Yo, what's going on, guys? So this is actually Tuesday, the pre-release. I only did one flight on Saturday. Sunday was a day of football, so, the AFC Championship, NFC Championship, spent all day, eating food, drinking beer, watching football. But then on Monday, I just wanted to, chill out, not do anything. But today, I'm going to do some pack openings, go over the pre-release. I picked Gruul, and I actually ended up going Esper flyers, and I'll show you that in a second. Alright, so before I begin, I just want to give a shout out to Carrion Imp and whoever at R&D designed this card as far as gaining life, because he came in the clutch along with Forbidding Spirit and Chillbringer. It bought me enough time. I went down to 3 HP, went back up to 5, and on the enemy's board in the 4th round against the Rakdos Jund aggro deck in round 4, game 3, I was coming down to the wire, and I had like a slime bite. I slime bited one of his 3/3s, and his only other 2 creatures was Spear Skewer and 10th Street Dodger. So he could have brought me down to 1, and that was it if it wasn't for the gain 2 life. So I, went up to 5, went back down to 3, and then the next turn he could have got me down to 1. He didn't get a top deck lethal, so really clutch card. Love this guy. He's my MVP of the deck. So initially this was my pool. It's kind of blurry, but the main thing that I really wanted to point out is on the far right, all my multicolored spells. I did open up a Judith, I did open up a Hollowed Fountain, which is pretty cool, but all my removal, my good removal was like the Mortify and the Law Mage's Binding along with Final Payment. So this was what my Gruul list looked like, or my Jund list, and it just, I was lacking removal. I only had the Savage Smash. Collision Colossus was kind of removal. It was conditional removal with flyers, anti-flyers. 1 Storm Strike, which is like a mediocre combat trick. The Scorch Mark which was alright, but otherwise my top end was pretty good, I guess, with the Frenzied Arinx, Enraged Ceratok, the Rampaging Renhorn, Roboboat Recluse, which actually died in round 1 against an Orzhov deck. He had the Death Toucher, 2-drop Death Toucher, and yeah, Roboboat Recluse was kind of a dud there, but overall it felt kind of decent. It wasn't very strong, it didn't feel overpowered, it was just mediocre, I would say. In Raised Forerunners, I was trying to get there with the Rakdos Lockets, with the Lockets just trying to ramp up, but in the end, after round 2, after losing round 1 against an Orzhov deck, and then winning against a weaker Gruul deck in round 2, that's when I swapped up my lands and everything. I had a little bit of time to swap and re-sleeve my cards and swap out my lands, and I went Esper Flyers, and this deck was a lot stronger. My only rare was actually Hollowed Fountain. Looking back on it, I didn't have any other rares, but actually was main decking Bring to Trial. It was in place of Drill Bit, but I swapped it out against the Rakdos Jund in round 4, and as well as the Catacomb Crocodile. I wasn't main decking the Catacomb Crocodile, it was actually Debtor's Transport. Because in round 3 against 4-color good stuff, the Debtor's Transport was my main deck go-to choice to have the Afterlife 2, as well as having the Flyers, because with the Windstorm Drake, having Senate Griffin, Carrion Imp, as well as the Afterlife tokens, Fairy Duelist, Concordia Pegasus, Grasping Thrall. I had a bunch of Flyers. And my removal suite was a lot better. I had Final Payment, Slime Bind, Summary Judgment, Law Mage's Binding, Mortify, and you know what they say? They say removal is king in Limited. So, didn't, against the Rakdos deck, I don't think I saw too many Power 4 creatures. That's why I swapped it out for the Drill Bit. Thought Collapse, I didn't really play. Consigned to the Pit, I didn't really play. Sphinx didn't play either, just considered it. But yeah, this was my Esper deck, and it went 2-0 in the round 3 and round 4, as well as combined with the Gruul record, my Gruul deck went 1-1. So 3-1 overall. Decent results. Got 4 packs out of it. My game store is pretty big, so the payout's a little different. A little bit lower than what I've seen online as far as other people's payouts. I guess it varies from store to store, but yeah, let's take a look at some pack openings. But these Ixalan packs first are from week 15. I brought a fog deck 2 FNM, and I ended up going against 3 control decks. It's just, I feel like I'm getting trolled sometimes. I don't know what's going on, but because I played, what was it? Planeswalker Deck Challenge. I played a jank combo deck, and I ended up going against 4 aggro decks. So let's zoom in there. And let's see here. So I have a new setup. I'm using my cell phone right now to take the video. Oh, nice. Spell Pierce, heck yeah. Oh, nice. Wild Rocker. Nice. Drover. Oh, Primal Amulet. Okay. Okay. Interesting. That's pretty cool. 4 mana, though. Whoa. That's kind of cool. Yeah, it's not like a... I don't think it's as good as, like, Treasure Map or something. That's okay. I mean, it's a flip card. That's pretty cool. Alright. Ooh, new card smell. I can smell it. It smells so good. Alright. Work of the Vampire. New Horizon. Sailor Means. Cool. Unfriendly Fire. Rebirth. It's pretty cool art. Glorified Dusk. Oh, nice. Heck yeah. I want to go Rakdos. Alright, so let's take a look at these Ravnica Allegiance packs. My game store is pretty large when it comes to pre-releases, so, you know, I think it's like, what, 4 and 0, you get 8 packs, 3, 0, and 1, you get 6, and then 3 and 1, you get 4. So I was looking at other people's posts online, and it seems like, you know, there's different payouts for different stores, but, you know, I think 4 is, you know, plenty. So, let's take a look. Scorchmark, Thought Collapse, Rumble Belts, Light Fiend. Oh, this guy's kind of cool. Yeah, discard a card, draw. Portal, Daggercaster. Oh, nice, Full Mystic. Oh, nice, Nikki of the Old Ways. Oh, snap, and a foil Kaya. Holy crap. Wow, what a pack. What a pack. Oh my goodness. Holy smokes, okay. Sweet. I don't know how good Kaya's gonna be, but a foil Kaya. Oh my god. Wow. Sweet. Alright. So, Carrion Imp, Humongous. Locket, Deface, Eel, Beast, Man, this card's been really impressive from what I've seen from drafts. Nice, Guildmage, Cobra Mockery, Syndicate Guildmage. Oh, nice, Mass Manipulation. Cool. Billigan Ooze Token. Wow. I don't think we can beat a foil Mythic Planeswalker, but, you know, try. Get to the point. Cool. Aeromunculus, Windstorm Drake, Rumbling Ruin, Terramander. Cool, cool. Oh, nice! Awesome! Another Mythic! Man, sweet. Oh, man, that's awesome. This one actually opened up a Jace from Ixalan, so maybe I can make that work in like a mono blue, like control no fun deck with a bunch of counter spells. I don't know. Illusion, mono blue illusions. Of course, got to build a mono blue mill. That seems like it's gonna be fun. Nice, Frenzy Earrings. Sonic Courier, Skullgator. Biogenic Upgrade, Orzhov Enforcer. Oh, nice! Spellbreaker, cool. Sweet. So, dang, we pulled really well. And, let's see here. We got a Benthid. We got a Spellbreaker. Mass Manipulation. And, my goodness, I mean, what a pull. Foil Kaya. Now she's probably best from the sideboard, maybe? I don't think you main deck her. Maybe she's a win condition? I don't know. Like a Orzhov control, maybe? I have no idea. But we'll hold on to her, see if she goes up in value. Nikia is pretty cool. The Benthid. I don't know if the Bending's ever gonna be... I don't know. The meta is still early, so we'll see. But yeah, it just doesn't have the trample or evasion. It's more of a control card. And just stumble your opponent. The Spellbreaker, of course, I think is definitely going to see standard play in pretty much all Gruul decks. Prevent, Settle the Wreckage. And Mass Manipulation. Pretty expensive, but again, in a mono blue control, or like a blue control deck, Azorius. Yeah, 4 blue though. And of course it is an in-game card, maybe from the sideboard. But yeah, pretty good pulls for Spoils of War, and hope you guys enjoyed it.